Are you looking for ways to make millions of coins in Madden 21 Ultimate Team without spending a lot of money? Tired of facing teams in Weekend League with a God Squad and you can't afford certain cards? Become a YouTube member today and get instant access to my #1 coin making method ebook, which is available to all Stranger Gang Plus members and higher. The link to become a YouTube member can be found in the description of every single video of mine, and as soon as you join, just check the community section to find all the videos, which are updated weekly. This is a method that's not dependent on any promo. It works all year round and is the #1 coin making method and has made me millions of coins in MUT throughout the years. Yo! What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to give you guys an update on the No Money Spent squad. I feel like it's been a while since we've showed you the team or given you any type of update on how we've been making coins, what we've been doing, and I kind of failed myself here, right? Because before Zero Chill started, I was like in this mode where I was ready to grind with this squad throughout the whole Zero Chill promo, biggest promo of the year, make tons of coins, and get this team like to a 95, 96 overall. I said my goal was to get at least -1 overall from my main squad. Well, my main squad right now, as it stands, is a 96 overall, and this is what No Money Spent is looking like. I've failed my mission. We're only at a 94 overall. I did make a lot of upgrades to the team, and we're going to show you guys those in a moment. But first, we're going to open up our guaranteed free 50 fantasy pack. If you were unaware, if you've been playing all of your 50 solos, and you can still do this today, they don't expire, so if you haven't done it, make sure you go do it. 100 stars, if you go all the way to the bottom, is going to give you a Nat stacked player weeks 8 through 15. So that basically guarantees you a 93 to 96 overall. Now, if you haven't played these solos, or if you haven't made a decision on who you want to pick for your free card, make sure you go check out the video that we're going to link to this video. It's going to be in the upper right part of your screen. There's actually going to be 2 videos I want you guys to reference. The first one is a video I put out when I first started this No Money Spent series. It's 5 tips to create a successful No Money Spent squad. Make sure you go check that one out. That's more of a tutorial, kind of the basic principles and guidelines that I follow as I build this account, make this account, play with this account. And then number 2 is going to be the video where I go over all of the best options from this free 50 fantasy pack. So again, if you're having some indecision here, you haven't finished the solos, or you just don't know who to pick, go check that video out because we cover and go over the top cards to pick from. So for this team, it's a little different than my main team. For the main squad, we went with Deion Sanders, right? Because we turned that into coins. I had the card, sold the card, got like 800K back, and then replaced that card with this card, the Nat version that is, because I already had the power up. On the No Money Spent squad, the team we're on now, I had a bit of a decision to make because power-ups are really expensive, and you see my coin count. I'm broke as hell right now, right? And I don't want to be out there spending hundreds of thousands on power-ups. So my main first thought was we're going to have to go over one of the 3 guys that already had a power-up in the game. Now, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the video where I decide or tell you the best decisions to make, the majority of them are going to be the 96s. It's not really a shocker. They're the highest overall, some of the best cards in the game. There's a few that are under 95 overall, and their power-ups are a little less expensive. But for me, the top 3, because of the power-up pricing, is Deion, Vic, and LT. Now, when I showed you my top 3 briefly here in this video, you may have noticed 2 of those positions were already filled. Quarterback, we ended up picking up Rich Gannon, and we have Charles Woodson as one of our starting corners. So I actually went with, or I'm actually going to go with LT for this team. We need a premier pass rusher. I already had his power up. We already had him powered up. So this one's going to be not so expensive to upgrade, and we're going to be adding just, you know, a dominant player on the squad. So that's who I went with. You guys can let me know down below in the comment section, who did you pick? So let's go ahead and add him to the lineup, and then we'll actually take a look at the lineup with this new addition, with this new upgrade, and also see, is it going to bump up our at least defensive overall to 95? Let's see. We were 94 before powering him up. We're rocking lockdown on defense, so we'll show you all our chemistries and what we're doing there, but let's add everything to this, and we have just enough training to to get Shaker on there to fully max him up to a 98 overall. The only thing I haven't done is put abilities or change my abilities on defense. Let me back out real quick before I show you the squad, and we are 95 overall defense. So we can say we're 94.5. We wanted to be -1 than the main squad. We're -1.5 now, I would say, so not too bad. Still work to be done, but lots of promos coming up to take advantage of. Playoff promo, Super Bowl promo, Ultimate Legends should be coming very soon. Honors, even though that's not really good for no money spent because those cards are expensive. But there's definitely more promos, more content that we should be able to take advantage of. I know a couple years ago, Super Bowl promo was extremely lucrative, a great money-making promo. Let's see if maybe we can take advantage this year. So here's the offense. Now, one question I get anytime I stream and I show the no money spent squad, number one, people don't believe me that it's no money spent. And then number two, the question is, well, how do you get all these coins? How did you do this not spending money? I will say the biggest thing here, and I know I'm kind of pushing my own content here, and it is paid content, but the coin making method, you saw the commercial in the intro of the video, that is the number one method that I literally use all year round on my main squad, and it's definitely like funded this team completely. Like that's the main go-to method that we've used to build out this team. So if you guys are a YouTube member or want to become a YouTube member, you do get instant access to that content, and it's going to go over everything that I do to basically fund this squad, and this is what we've created, right? Number two, and this is more because, you know, I have gotten some complaints, you know, I'm not giving out the coin tip for free, and I totally get it for some of you. But number two here is that every single Saturday I put out a video, and it's usually a good 10 to 15 minutes, going over the market and giving you several different options to invest to make coins, things you can do right at that moment to make coins. And I think they're very helpful videos, and everything that I talk about in those videos I also do for this account as well. So if you don't want to pay for the YouTube membership to get the ebook, that's totally understandable. But if any video you need to be watching, it's my videos that I put out talking about the market every Saturday afternoon. If you're not watching those, you're absolutely missing out on several opportunities to make coins. All right, so here is the offense. Offensive line needs some work. One thing that I talked about in several videos is the resistance to power up players or positions that are going to be changing a lot. And that's why, for the most part, none of my offensive line, I shouldn't say for the most part, for all of the parts, all the parts included, we have not powered up any of our offensive linemen. And that's because they're just, they get rotated in and out. Like we just picked up Covert, and you know, Hannah could be on his way out. We're starting to get to that point where 92s aren't really good on the offensive line, so we're going to have to make some changes there. Jason Kelsey was a free card. We added him during Zero Chill, so that was a bit of a W to add a card that was not only free, but a card that I don't really want to spend money on. You and I don't want to spend your coins on offensive linemen, so anytime there's some type of free card that gives us an offensive lineman that's pretty competitive, you're going to want to go for it. Tight end, we're still rocking with Waller. I'm hoping he gets an upgrade, maybe like Team of the Year or something like that. But he's still, you know, money. He's still good to go. And then we picked up the Evan Ingram, another basically free card during Zero Chill. We got the, you know, the 75 or whatever overall it was. We got the base card for free. It wasn't too expensive to get enough snow to build him up to a 92 overall, boosted 93 with the collectible and chems and whatnot. We did pick up Rich Gannon. Main reason for this is Gunslinger, Hot Route Master. Hot Route Master for me saves so many other ability points across the offense. There's just so much more flexibility to put, you know, Route Technician, Grab and Go, things like that on some of these other players. Now, with my abilities, the only thing I have activated right now is Route Technician on Dion, and then Hot Route Master and Gunslinger on Gannon. I'm still figuring out, and obviously, like I said, I'm broke as hell right now, but I'm still figuring out what I want to do, where I want to put my abilities on offense with that new level cap. Now at running back, we're still rocking Saquon, mainly because, you know, free power up pass, 92, 93 power up pass. Still a really good card. No longer the best running back in the game, obviously, with Barry out there and Elvin Kamara, but it's very affordable. We still have Tyreek and Terry McLaurin on the outside. One of the decisions I was going to go with is getting rid of McLaurin and replacing him with Moss with that free 50. But I figured there's going to be more good wide receivers that come out throughout the rest of the year, obviously, even maybe over the next month. And McLaurin's going to be the next one to be replaced. Also, Hopefully with Series 4 coming soon, we'll be able to use a power-up pass on this Tyreek, and that'll be more coins that we can get back to spend elsewhere. Dion, I got this set done for really cheap, because if you remember, with all of the free stuff we got from Zero Chill, one of them was a fantasy pack that gave you an out-of-position card, and so we took the 93 overall out-of-position card that went into the Dion set, and then bought all of the other cards, made this card very inexpensive at the time, compared to what he was selling for. So we got a really fast receiver with great route running. I like the offense a lot. If anything, I need to work on the offensive line, and we're probably going to be, in the market for a new wide receiver to replace Terry McLaurin very soon. Maybe he gets a playoff card. Who knows? On defense, I think, it used to be my offense was way ahead of my defense on the No Money Spent squad, and now it's a little bit of the opposite. So we got the pass rushers, right? We got Lawrence Taylor, we got Ricky Jackson, we got Julius Peppers, we got Leroy Selman. What I've been doing on my main team and this No Money Spent squad is substituting out pass rushers. So we kind of start with LT and Julius Peppers on the outside as our edge rushers, and then once their kind of resistance gets built up against from our opponent's offensive line, third, fourth quarter, we might throw Ricky Jackson and Leroy Selman in there, and it tends to get a little bit better of a pass rush throughout the whole game. In some cases, I alternate them like first and third quarter, second and fourth, just to, screw up the resistance with the offensive line. Our linebackers don't matter because they don't really get in the, in the game at all. For our free team standout, we ended up going with Jordan Hicks, mainly because of chemistry reasons. He's not bad, but he's not really seeing the field at all. Safeties always get on the field. I usually have 4 of them on the field at the same time. So we got McCourty, who was free from a power-up pass. Kendall, free from the Thanksgiving promo. Jamal Adams, free from a power-up pass. And Jeremy Chinn's the only card I actually spent coins on. Really good card. Played about 4 or 5 games with him. He was one of the newest pickups on defense, and he just seems to make plays for me. Tons of plays. Maybe he gets Defensive Player of the Year. Might be Chase Young. Might be Jeremy Chinn. Could we see him get a honors card? That would be a really good card if he does. I'm sure he'll get at least one more upgrade before the end of the year. Defensive tackles don't really see the field a ton, but this Geno Atkins, another free card. We got him from doing the Charles Woodson set. And we basically did the Charles Woodson set for really, really cheap because you got, I think, 1 free 93 from solos. Somehow I got two 93 Nat cards. I don't remember the entire process now, but throughout Zero Chill, 293 Nat cards that ended up going into Woodson. I bought the third one, did the Woodson set, got Geno Atkins back, powered him up because we had that Rivals card earlier as well. And this card's actually pretty good. And then Leroy Glover's our other defensive tackle. Cornerbacks, I still think we might need a little bit of work. They're starting to feel a little outdated, but Woodson's really, really good. DRC still makes plays for me. Some people don't think he's usable anymore. He's still a beast for me. Patrick Peterson hasn't been great. We're looking for a third corner. Like he's okay. He's gonna be okay, but we need to make an upgrade there eventually. And then I'm kind of hoping Jair Alexander. This is a Nat card, so I can't really get rid of it. But I'm really hoping either him or L'Jarius Sneed get playoff cards. Both pretty fast cornerbacks, good at man coverage, and if they do, Sneed obviously doesn't have a power-up, Jair does, but we might need to look into upgrading them, actually using the power-up. And that is our defense. You guys let me know what you think. Are there any upgrades you would make? Obviously, we don't have many coins right now, but we're going to take this 35K. We're going to do the method, and we're going to turn that into hundreds of thousands of coins to go ahead and start making more upgrades. But I need your help. Let me know, who do you think I should upgrade? What positions? What players? Leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.